Hey, Aaron Murphy again, ForeverHome. Today's blog is called Do You Have Stay-at-Home Insurance? There's insurance for everything else. Have you considered stay-at-home insurance? You have it for auto, life, disability, maybe even long-term care. But what about aging in place insurance via consideration of a ForeverHome solution? Let me redefine this as insure versus insure, as in how do we ensure or greatly increase the likelihood that you can stay in your own home, happier, healthier, and longer. Your happiness, health, and longevity in your own home are directly related to how you feel in your house, about your house, and the life that you have there. Therefore, the psychology of the built environment has a lot more to do with how you feel than most people realize or would be willing to admit. They may not actually realize it. It's their own home. It's fine. It works for me. The decor is fine. The layout's fine. The original appliances are fine. Psychology at work. What is normal and comfortable now is what's fine. We don't like to look at our own lives, our own spaces that we've created for ourselves critically. It's just human nature. I get it. This is one of those uphill battles in sharing ForeverHome and aging in place education with the public. And it's something I run across regularly when I get feedback on frequent speaking engagements that I do nationally on the topic. I'm passionate about this. I enjoy educating the public. But there are challenges in trying to get the word out, for sure. And it's based on psychology. Psychology that we feel and experience firsthand related to our fears. We fear aging. We fear changing. We fear a lessening of our abilities to be independent, care for ourselves, and not be a burden on others. Facing and accepting inevitable change that will occur in our lives is the beginning of a very much needed paradigm shift as we enter into this, some call it silver tsunami, of those 10,000 people that are turning 65 every day for the past decade. And they're going to continue to do so for many years to come. The next step in a successful solution to staying in your own home longer is planning. Once you can accept that it will happen, you getting older, and that involves changes to maybe mental or physical faculties, then you can actually prepare. We preach consistently that we'd much prefer to hear from you in planning mode, not in panic mode. This isn't typically the case, hence the public and the national request for a massive paradigm shift. Typically, the request for home modifications comes once mom or dad already fell. They're in the hospital, having surgery, going to a live-in rehab facility for 2 to 8 weeks with the hope that they can return home after the rehab is complete. But when they come home, they're going to have different and individually specific needs compared to when they left. Help us. That's the inbound call I get. Not, we'd like to help prevent this with a proactive solution ahead of the changes that are coming. It would sure be nice if we could get this inbound call versus the prior scenario. In the 8 to 12 weeks that your loved one is out of the house, we can't pull off a miracle. Trust me, I wish we could, but we can't. We may be able to get a general contractor out to put a couple Band-Aids in place, but we can't actually design, permit, and construct a project that is the best solution for the specific client in that amount of time. Planning for aging in place is what's required for the best solution. And that could be a solution that quite realistically can add years to your life. There's statistics from AARP that state that being able to stay in your home can literally extend life expectancy. Again, psychology is at play here. Modeling your home to feel safer is going to allow you to focus on things you enjoy, not the things you fear. Keeping your smile starts with keeping your own life. When you can stay in your home, you get to keep making your own decisions, your own schedule, your own choices in your daily life. You get to keep your garden, your yard, your pet, your neighbors, stay in a place where you want people to come visit you and they enjoy coming and spending time. These are all things that are inherently a part of your happiness in the second half of life, which, by the way, is extending exponentially in a current world of rapidly advancing medical and technological advance. We could also be adding years to your savings account. I wrote a white paper for the financial planning industry and asset management, letting your trusted advisor know that there are literally hundreds of thousands of dollars hiding in your own home if you're willing to plan ahead. We explain the math, how much it can save you each year in a ForeverHome aging in place remodeling solution, even if you add part-time professional in-home care. The savings is extremely significant when you compare it to the national average cost for alternative move-out scenarios to those facilities in the continuum of care: independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing, etc. Make your homework better for everyone. Good design is universal design, which is inclusive, and that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about adding hospital parts to your home. Far from it. The products that are available nowadays are wonderful, an extensive departure from the stigma of the 80s retirement facility or nursing home. Good professional design implementation with the multitude of new advanced products can literally make these products disappear. People don't realize they're using new and better home solutions. They simply notice that it works really well and they enjoy the upgrades. This is true for all users. The client with changing needs to plan ahead for, and the caregiving, as well as the other family members and visitors to the home. It'll work better for somebody with a short-term injury, genetic height difference, or had a car accident. I mean, the list goes on. It's for everybody. Everyone will benefit. And it's also true for the next buyer, probably the next 5 to 7 buyers, based on the demographic bulge that we're facing with older Americans. That's the kind of insurance that we're discussing. We want to help you make that paradigm shift and start looking at planning instead of panicking. For more information about what we do, please go to foreverhome-us.com. We'll see you again next time.